Welcome to the SpellCast.
Well, we are down here on a, how do you say, important matter.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Oh, that's excellent.
So,
And I look at you guys and I go, I just take my hand.
Oh, right, yes.
Yes.
It has been absolutely lovely, and thank you so much for the soup.
Yes, you're very welcome. Do watch out for the raccoons.
Oh, yes, I was going to ask about the raccoons. Do you want us to, and I motion like,
Yes, murder them. Murder them in their sleep. Murder all their whole family if you have to. I want them to suffer. They're horrible raccoons.
Are they all
keep
just
growling and hissing at me.
Are they all just down that way? And I point in A
Yes,
direction.
A direction. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're watching me, reading my every move.
How many?
Oh, tons of raccoons.
Well, perhaps-
And they're all led by the great raccoon, the dark raccoon.
Thousands and thousands of pounds of raccoon?
Racculhu himself.
I was gonna say Sir Raccoon.
Yes,
Sir
he's
Raccoon.
evil, the dark, flying, tentacled raccoon.
I'm gonna do a
from the
history
great dark
check.
beyond.
I'm gonna do a history check on Racculhu.
How do I
you know where to find out.
So 10 plus 9.
Wow, she doesn't exist. She seems insane. Or else, let's say this. You don't know, right? So you know where you might find entry of Racculhu. Maybe in a book about aberrations, if you're lucky.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make this one.
But she seems is this point that everyone thinks she's a bit unhinged.
So, shall we go looking for Racculhu to the north?
Yes, you can only murder him with a pointy stick that's been dipped in the blood of a hydra.
Do we know where we might find one of those?
Yes. Oh, about 30 feet that way.
Inside.
you say she's unhinged.
Fuck.
You won't find a hydra.
You say she's unhinged.
Yes.
That's why she has all the locks.
Yes, exactly.
Can you take this?
No, not a character.
I'm gonna go to the
Again? That's the second time.
The first time was simply to scream and
No, now it's the monster.
Okay.
Yeah. The first time is because of my name.
Now that you have consumed of the soup, any other questions or things for Petunia?
Yeah. Aside from the thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds of raccoons and Racculhu and the Hydra
And the dark magic.
and the dark magic.
Yes.
Is there?
Racculhu.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Is there anything else we should be looking out for down here? Anything particularly recent or?
Don't mind the smell. Don't go in that one corner. In Winkies, that's a bad corner. Those dark spirits and expungements.
Yes. Yes, I sense that, and it takes a delicate palate to sense that. So.
No, you didn't need fucking magic to tell it was a bad corner.
I'm still staring at this book.
Indeed.
Yes, I'm staring. You have something on your face.
A little bit of soup, I think, in the corner.
Thank you, dearie. And she takes a napkin and she sort of rubs her face really hard, and it sort of moves the mole about, and you can see, doesn't move the mole off of the face. just moves the mole about, and you can see the hairs are like bouncing and twitching, and like it's just disturbing. It is a grotesque scene. But then did I get it?
Aye. You got
Please say yes.
Good.
Can I keep this?
What, the spoon?
Yeah.
Mm.
Where did you get this?
Barter. Trade.
What do you want?
What do you have for the spoon?
What do I have? I do know.
I can't believe this.
I have a small bag of sand.
What is special about this
It's
sand?
magic sand.
What does it do?
It puts people to sleep.
It does?
Yes.
Put him to sleep right now. I want to see it. What?
I go like that.
Does it work?
Sleep! Wink, 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 wink.
Is the winking part of the somatic
Yes.
component? of the spell?
I literally just,
So it's just something.
without any artifice of acting or anything, I just cantilever on my heels backwards.
All right, I'm gonna let you roll a performance check with advantage if you take 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
Can I? Yes.
Get temporary hit points.
Yes.
It checks out.
Take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
So that's performance.
Yes.
So that's just a straight roll. 18.
All right. She believes it. She trades you the little bag of sand for the spoon.
Right.
I have 3 temporary hit points. What the fuck?
What did you say? It was copper?
Yeah, copper, brass, some
Copper from the principality to the south.
Yes, that's correct.
So I rolled a 9 on insight. Do I realize that this is a scam?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
okay.
I think that's fair. I think that's quite fair.
It's a very nice spoon.
Yes, they were very nice.
Are
to
you
us.
interested in bartering from any of my other wares? I might have things that you wouldn't normally find in the shops on the street.
What do you have? Well,
I'm so glad you inquired.
Oh boy.
Follow me into my shop.
And she goes to the door where the cauldron was, and she opens.
I follow.
Yeah, I got to see this.
You know how there are shops in the original Legend of Zelda?
Mhm.
You go into a cave and there's a guy.
He's got one item.
Thing. He sometimes got one item, sometimes he's got 3.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just imagining that, except the guy has a mole.
Bong, 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 bong. One second. Let me pull up the Dungeon Master's
I'm
guide.
holding the spoon like.
Only accept rupees, which do not actually exist in this game.
I bet I can make one.
Do a quick.
We make it shot.
I like collecting things. I
You
find
should have been a magpie Aarakocra.
I find humans fascinating because I'm like, why the fuck would you spend your minuscule life doing this shit?
Right.
You know, I'm like, wow, the things that you guys do.
Exactly. You know, it's like you spend
live
so much time on this, and it's still not as beautiful as
Is it
something else would
just
make.
is it just humans or is it anybody with a life expectancy shorter than say 200 years?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not even like wonderment. It's just like, oh, that's really cute. And I'm like, oh.
That's exactly the mood of Michael from The Good Place.
We need to watch that.
It is very good. Well, so this is. Sorry, go.
She has numerous potions available for sale.
We need potions.
Wait, do we need these potions?
Can I?
Do you have identify?
Yes, I do actually.
As a ritual or as a.
Identify as a ritual, but
She
I
doesn't.
don't
You don't have to. They're all clearly labeled.
Are they actually correctly labeled?
Is it like Yzma and Kronk labeled? Like if you flip the tab?
No. It's
Is it
correctly labeled.
Interesting.
What kind of potions?
All right. So she has elixirs of health,
Yes.
Wait, what? Sorry.
elixirs of health,
Oh shit.
oils of etherealness,
Oh.
oils of sharpness, oils of slipperiness, Filters of love. Basically, if it's in the Dungeon Master's Guide and it is a potion, it is there. Quite everything.
Hal.
Yeah.
Do not tell Conall.
So,
Lips are sealed.
He has enough.
Actually, we might need to get the sovereign glue.
oh yeah, the Sovereign Glue. I forgot about that. Yes, she also has Sovereign Glue.
Oh, dear God.
What do you wish to buy?
Can I... Ront would know what a potion of mind reading actually does, yes?
Mm-hmm.
On a similar note, would I know what a potion of clairvoyance is?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to read those both out to you.
Are we buying
Yes.
or are we bartering? Is she accepting
These have
barters?
gold prices on them.
Is she accepting barters or not?
Right.
Of equivalent gold value.
Okay.
Potion of mind reading. When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of a detect thoughts spell, DC of 13, so it may or may not be better than what you already have. The potion's dense purple liquid has an ovoid cloud of pink floating in it. And then the potion of clairvoyance. When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of the clairvoyance spell. An eyeball bobs in this yellowish liquid but vanishes when the potion is opened.
Is this, is this room 9?
This is room 9. That is correct.
And there's a cauldron.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the cauldron?
The soup. She probably uses. I will make note. Yes, it's only soup. But it's probably the same cauldron she uses for all her potions. Just to let you know.
There's just more soup.
Yeah, it's just more soup. Yes.
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you.
What's the potion that reduces exhaustion?
That is
Vitality.
Yeah. Removes any exhaustion you are suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you. You gain maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend for the next 24 hours.
How much for that mind reading potion?
All right. So the mind reading potion is rare.
Yeah.
Rare items usually cost at least let's see, is 1,000 gold pieces. She doubles it though. It is 2,000 gold pieces for anything of rare quality.
I mean, like, sure, can't afford it.
So
So, like,
Pool resources, I have 600.
I don't think we need that much. It would literally clean everybody in attendance out for one potion of that nature. I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna say I am humbled at your array here, and you will be the first person I seek out when we come into such vast, deserved quantities of gold in remuneration for your wares.
Oh, thank you, of course. Again, I'll remind you, I have many things you won't find up on the street level. Next time you come, please you come.
Indeed.
Also, no cops.
Indeed.
No cops at all.
They're with Racculhu.
And the unseen servant plays like a creepy sting on the guitar.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Even Cassius?
No. He's cool.
But not Kulu.
But not cool. Sting on the sitar.
Again, thank you, Petunia. Would you mind bringing us back into the foyer
Oh, yes.
and unlocking one of those doors?
Which one?
Just real quick, does she have any uncommon potions of strength?
Uncommon potions of strength. Let me see. An uncommon potion of... Let me see. Potion of strength... Of giant strength?
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking
Yeah.
for? Ah, yes. Hill giant strength is uncommon. How lucky for you. Hill giant strength is 200 gold pieces.
And how much for healing?
For healing, I believe she's charging double the price there. So common would be 100 gold pieces, uncommon would be 200 gold pieces. We already know how much the rare thing is, so there you go.
All right, I'll buy the potion of strength and one healing potion.
Okay, so that's 300 gold pieces.
Okay, now I'm done.
Okay. Cool.
Well, not the one we came in.
If I'm looking at the map.
Western one.
Yeah. Yes.
The one to your
please.
back porch, back lawn, back
To the
back.
dark place.
We're looking for Racculhu.
Racculhu.
He's not back where
You must murder Racculhu
Indeed.
and
Aye.
his family. That is your mission, I task you.
Indeed.
Bring me proof of Racculhu's death. Racculhu himself, and I will give you all of my possessions.
Including all of your potions.
Including all of my potions.
Let's take some.
But it
And
must... And the spoons, yes.
And the bowls.
And the bowls, yes, the bowls too. But it must be Racculhu himself.
I'm gonna do some research on what, like, how you
If
would.
you want to go on an actual quest to try and find Racculhu, I can guarantee you it will be the wildest adventure you will ever embark on.
But you're not saying we won't.
Yes, but I'm not saying
You're also not saying that I can't make
I was just gonna say.
Racculhu.
I'm like straight up looking to see if I have a
Can you
spell.
She is looking for proof of her idea.
Right, and if I fuck up, then it's just like, oh, I guess we got the wrong one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be it.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
kind of want to kill Racculhu.
Well,
Okay.
Okay. Yes, but shall we? We're killing John.
Petunia, the western door.
Then that shall be your way.
Thank you.
And I wish you the best of luck, for in that way you go unto your
possible.
doom.
Aye.
So she leads you back out of her little underground abode, and she carefully unlocks, very quietly unlocks all of the locks on the western door. She peeks out before she opens one last time, and she opens it real quick and says,
Go, go, go! Fucking go before before the Racculhus show up! Go, 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 go!
I go.
go. She shuts the door, and quicker than anything you've ever heard, it's as if she has a million hands locking all of the locks.
Is it dark?
It is dark.
Do we have the lights?
Dancing lights.
Dancing lights. You're illuminating this area. What you can see is a hallway in front of you. It is built. It is not rough-hewn. It is constructed of the same construction as the foyer in which you were. You can see in front of you, it makes a right turn. And that's all you can see. There are empty sconces on the walls where torches could be held, but they are long gone. They're not there anymore.
So, shield and Kopesh out, and I guess I'll go to the corner and just kind of peek around.
You peek around. What you see in front of you,
It's Racculhu!
you see a mined-out opening with multiple entrances and exits. You see a tunnel, sort of a cave-like winding tunnel to the north. You see a bricked-up wall, or what used to be bricked-up wall, now torn down with your dark vision, with your dark vision, torn down, bricked-up threshold door to
Down
the east.
from our side or from the other side?
It's unclear. It's unclear
old to
how.
tell?
Too old to tell. Maybe the way it was done.
It could be debris on both sides.
Debris on both sides. It looks like it was deconstructed on the east. To the west, you can see a simple wooden door. Just sort of in the northwest, to the left of the winding, snaky tunnel, you can see just sort of an open entranceway.
So where are we now?
You are now looking into 10.
Okay.
Area 10. And I will say that it took you a while walking down this long tunnel to get to a place where you see a corner. It never veered. That's the creepy thing.
I guess I'll go first.
Into 10?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll try and go quietly.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Wait.
I've affixed the spoon
20.
on my
No.
quarterstaff.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20, yeah.
A dirty 20. Okay, cool. You are silent.
As a rogue, you can use your bonus action to hide your feelings, starting at 2nd level.
Where? What? Where did you?
This is a thread off of a reply Jeremy Crawford sent to the following tweet. I always cry as a bonus action. Jeremy Crawford replies, no need to waste your bonus action in D&D on tears. You can cry while you walk, attack, cast spells, or do just about anything else.
Amazing.
I cry while eating popcorn and watching a movie. That's 3 things at once.
So,
Because I'm assuming I'm like right behind him. Can I also roll a stealth check?
yeah, of course.
I may, in fact, not even realize you're there.
Yeah.
I'm bringing up the rear.
Okay.
Dark vision.
I will say, yep.
That was a 14.
Yeah, you're good. You guys are quiet, and it is.
If we're all rolling it, I'm gonna roll it. I'm wearing scale mail.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
That's actually really not bad. Yeah, 18.
18.
I have no idea how that happens.
Fair enough.
Oh wait,
Do I have to roll stuff?
Yes.
Oh, I do.
that was disadvantage. That was
Am I rolling
disadvantage.
That's
No. Am I stealthy?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't think so.
Well, you're not wearing jingly jangly scale mail, so
I have a spoon. Soon I will
it's a
have.
spoon of stealth.
I will make a necklace of human spoons. I'm obsessed with human things.
Wait, you didn't drink the soup, and now you're the most deranged of all.
Wait, but you
I don't think
didn't
Thiathel was
specify.
ever all there, to be fair.
But human spoons. What are you going to make the spoons out of?
Huh? I hoard human
When I
spoons.
heard human spoons, I thought bones made into
Yeah,
spoons.
so
is
clearly
what I
if
heard.
we...
No,
if you ever play
spoons
Vampire with
made by
Kelsey, she'll be a
humans.
machine.
Oh my god.
Dear God.
Yeah, oh my god.
No.
I want to play a Quasimodo-like character that has very aerial qualities, and she has like
That'd
a
be great.
grotto of just human shit.
There you go.
Like that's
That is
not human shit, but like human stuff.
Not like
The
wing
shit of humans.
shit of humans.
Got it.
I'm sorry. What am I supposed to be doing?
Stealth.
Where's my text? Oh, okay. I am proficient at acrobats.
I'm gonna make.
Not stealth.
If we survive and
12.
make it back,
Alright.
if we make it back and survive and stuff, I'm going to make Thiathel a foon.
What's the food?
The opposite of a spork.
Yeah, so it's fork.
It's a spoon. It's a fork that has.
It's a slotted spoon.
Yeah, it's a sliding spoon.
So
It's a fork with little spoons at the end of the thing.
oh my god, that was so efficient.
No, it wouldn't.
3 bites at once?
Why do you think a spork is a thing?
Imagine not being able to
I
actually
wonder
pick
if
anything
you
up.
can make forks where the tines
Scooch.
are like, have depth to them, so it's sort of like thin spoons.
Portion
Have you
control.
ever seen a spoff?
No.
It's a spoon fork knife. So it's a spork, but where the handle is a knife.
That's safe.
That's safe.
I mean, it's not a sharp
Oh no,
knife.
it's like a butter knife.
I mean, I have seen in like the actual world. We used to have one. Like it was sort of a spoon fork, but the edge of it was like serrated,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
which seemed a little bit dangerous as you like
As you
put stuff.
eat, yeah.
But, like
Just a tad.
I'll give you a mean slice.
Alright,
Anyways,
we passed stealth checks.
pass.
Did I pass it?
Yes.
Okay.
You all passed your stealth checks.
I dropped my spoon.
And you walk in to this sort of empty cavern. You can see the door on the west. It's a simple wooden door, locked, no windows, no anything to it. Or I shouldn't say locked, but this is a simple wooden door. You can see the torn down, bricked up the bricked up area that is torn down. There are bricks sort of on both sides. You can see of the wall of that entryway. You see the northern sort of tunnel, and then you see around the corner is like a wide entryway leading into a cavern that seems to be emitting very dim light.
Ah,
Is that 15?
That is 15. Yes.
Okay, so the door to the west leads to 11.
11. That is correct.
We're not really interested in.
We've sort of gone the opposite way that we planned.
Well, yeah,
But it
except
still
that
works.
we didn't really know how the thing's actually connected down here.
I mean, we can head. I mean, yeah, I guess we don't know this technically,
So-
but I think we should head. Me, Braeden says we should head east. Captain is probably like, "Alright, let's go west."
So, the door to the west leads under the area that we believe Blackheart Manor to be.
There's basically there's a. I'll be whispering this as we're going. We think there's a three-pronged conspiracy going on essentially between the Black Hearts, a guild that we are sort of at odds with, the Church of Tyr, which we think is above Area 30 here. Technically, it's the Eyes of Tyr, which is like a subsect of the church.
That, doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's they were apparently something from the past that's long gone, but people are wearing the robes now and doing
The robes with hoods and only eye holes cut out in the hoods.
It's a KKK.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Wait!
Specifically, they are against infernals such as tieflings or myself.
I press my ear up on the door to 11.
Door to 11. Oh, okay. Roll me an insight check.
Oh,
Insightful.
Adam, I just realized I'm holding the spoon like Hup. Fucking love Hup.
15.
I would say you hear sobbing, like crying.
Can I make out anything about the person that is sobbing or crying?
No, not from that distance with a 15.
Not like a gender? Or a supposed,
It's through,
guess?
it's through a door, a thick, locked door.
So I can make out sobbing, but not the timbre of the voice.
No, not through the rhythm of it does sound like sobbing.
Okay.
Also, it might be echoing strangely.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna come back to the people and go, so there, through that door, under where we think the Black Hearts are, someone's whack.
Someone's whack.
Someone's whack.
Someone's calling the
Someone's
ambulance.
wet.
Someone's crying.
Oh.
Well, which also means, yes, they are a little bit moist.
So I was correct.
You know what? Yes.
You know what?
Your instincts were correct. We go west.
West. East.
I mean,
East.
Weast?
East.
Weast?
Said Weast.
But
I'm
you're
not
crying to
looking
the
at
west?
The crying is to the west, through the door.
East.
You're fired again.
I'm confused. Are we going toward... We should check out the crying.
Should we check out the crying, or should we go the direction we think we should gotta go?
Do you think it's a trap?
It's a trap.
He's so smart.
I'm gonna try to do my artificer thing and see if the door is trapped. Is that valid?
That is valid. Check for traps.
The captain was gonna unlock it.
Sure. Go ahead and give me. Oh yes, you were going to check for traps.
Yeah, I'm letting him go first.
There is. Roll me. I guess what kind of traps are you looking for?
Mechanical.
Mechanical.
I don't have the ability to sense magic in the way that I would need to detect magical traps. Right?
Oh well, there is the detect traps spell.
I don't have that.
Okay.
The detect magic wouldn't tell anything.
I mean,
Well,
It would
It
tell
would.
if there's magic on the door, but it wouldn't necessarily tell us if it was a trap.
Oh.
Mechanical traps.
I mean,
you
It's still worth doing.
don't
If you wanna.
find any.
oh, I don't have to roll.
He was gonna roll to check for traps.
You're just giving it to me?
I'm just giving it to
Okay.
you. There are no traps. What did you say you were going to do?
I'll detect magic on
Okay,
the,
sure.
on the locks.
You find the alarm spell has been cast on the door.
Okay. So we can't touch it.
Well, we can't open it.
The alarm spell specifically has like you word it to how why you want the alarm to go off. So it could be touching the door. It could be opening the door.
I may have already set it off. Great.
It could be going near the door. You don't know.
Door, is it like flush against the ceiling and the floor, or is there a gap?
There is a gap on the underneath. Yeah.
How big?
I would say about half an inch.
You're trying to enlarge reduce.
Huh?
You're trying to enlarge reduce.
No, I don't have it, but I...
Did you have to spell magic?
Yeah.
I have find familiar. Can I make my familiar an ant?
You can technically make your familiar, yes, a creature of, I guess, I think you can make it tiny. I don't think it really matters.
And I see what they see?
And you can see what they see, yeah. It's a ritual, it'll take some time, but yeah, you can cast it and you will see what they see and you will have your familiar.
So, alarm is if we touch the door, we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. If we go in the room, it'll be alarm.
I would assume. Well, I don't have the wisdom necessary for this, but
Captain, have you in your travels had to deal with magical alarms in this fashion?
Nay. Yes.
if I was
Well,
Yeah, that's a good... Okay, that's a good...
Depends.
Sorry, go ahead.
Depends.
Yes, you have.
Yes, I have.
How would you suggest we,
Well,
if you're going to be the one to?
there be two options.
Aye.
The first option is to dispel the magic.
Indeed.
The second option is to fuck off.
Question
Yes.
for the DM.
Yes.
If there's an alarm spell, would it go off at everything that would go in the room, like a spider?
well, and that's what I'm saying is probably they would not set it that way because otherwise a bug crawling in would trigger it every time it happened.
That is a valid deduction. That Mike's reasoning is correct.
I agree.
I mean, they could also just be paranoid as all fuck, but...
Yeah, they could be a beholder, and their whole layer's just alarmed. Alarmed twice.
The familiar is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So can I make myself a spider?
Yeah.
Not make myself, but make a...
But make a spider
Familiar
familiar.
spider.
Yes, you can.
What's your spider's name?
Harry.
Oh! Is Harry here?
Oh yeah, where has he been the whole time?
Hey, is Harry a large creature?
Don't you ride him?
Yes.
I mean, you can ride him.
Harry would have to squeeze through, but he's a spider. Fuck it. Yeah, I mean,
He's
it's
whatever-
a fucking class feature. You can take him with you.
He's the big CR whatever spider that can spit their web at
Yeah,
fucking...
yeah.
It's like an Iron Man suitcase. Drop it on the ground.
So Harry. Okay, my spider's name is Lloyd. So.
Okay, so Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Okay.
Can do I have to roll?
No. You just spend the 10 or so minutes.
Is it ritual?
It's
Yeah.
ritual, so I don't have to
Cute.
expend this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, then you cast the ritual. You see this.
It's a little spider.
It's a spider.
Little spider. You see like little
motes of dust and shadow just come
Motes of
from
must.
all along the floor. Motes of dust and shadow come from along the floor and just twirl in a small little dust devil and
Can it look
poops
like
away.
the little?
And it's a cute little spider with big eyes. And he's little furry and with his two little front mandible claw thingies. He's small. He's small.
Does he have the stars
Yes, he has the what?
from Spirited Away?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, he does. Yes, he has little stars. And he's cute, big, fucking cute eyes.
Oh
Like
my
Lucas.
What?
Like Lucas.
Yeah, like Lucas, the cute spider, yes.
I love Lucas the spider.
Lucas the spider, yes, it's Lucas the spider.
This is Lloyd.
It's Lloyd.
Lloyd the spider.
Lloyd.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So looks up at you, expectantly. So what happens is your vision fades away. It's close to the way I would say Thiathel's vision fades out whenever she's having a vision, except here it's her eyes just go completely black, and there are at any one time 8 little sparks of light in her in either of
cute.
her eyes.
Okay.
I'll basically I'll kind of stand guard.
Yeah. So you instantly find yourself looking up at a gigantic version of yourself.
Whoa.
And you realize that, you're using the spider's vision.
You have a booger in your nose.
Lloyd can get it out.
Wait.
Unimportant.
Unimportant.
Irrelevant.
You turn and you can see the gap underneath the door.
Yeah.
Do you head through?
So what I do is
I think spiders have dark vision. They can see in the dark. It only makes sense.
I have dark vision,
Do
so
you really want me to look at
No,
this?
no, let's not do this. Let's just say they do. Fuck it.
I mean, they have compact eyes.
Yeah, I think that works. Yeah. So,
So I kind of crawl under the crack of the door, and just before the crack, right, I pause and I put one leg.
nothing happens. Nothing obvious
I
happens.
put 2 legs.
Nothing obvious
I
happens.
put 3. Okay. So I kind of test the water.
Yeah.
To see-
Nothing. Your spider is not completely evaporated
I mean,
just-
by lightning or
Just
anything.
for table talk here, even if you were setting it off, it might not be a way that we would know, we would perceive.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. Jump.
Okay. So
Jump into room.
you all see the little spider just disappear into the room, and when you get on the other side, it's a hallway. Well, it's a big room at first. In this particular room, there are crates everywhere, and you can kind of see that there looks like to be standard like adventuring gear, ropes, pythons, armor that seems to be damaged and in a pile in a corner. You can see like a stack full of torches. You can see one crate labeled very clearly in block letters, rations. So it just seems to be a storage room. You don't see any magic items, functioning weapons, or armor. Well, there might be a knife or 2, but that's about it.
Crying.
Yes, you can hear crying. As the spider senses, it sounds like a little deeper.
My spidey senses are tingling?
Yes, your spidey senses are tingling. Crying, and you can see that there's a hallway leading down. And at the end of the hallway, it's dark, but you can see bars. Like bars and like a barred door with a lock on it. Down the hallway, like a...
So same thing, is the door flush to the ground?
No. This is like a jail cell door.
Oh, bars.
Yes.
And I can't see anybody in there yet?
You can't see anyone in there yet.
Alright, so I'm going to crawl up on the wall,
Okay.
so I'm not on the floor.
Which wall? South wall or the west, or the north wall? Alright, I guess west wall, east wall.
The one that's going to the door.
Okay,
Whichever one it
they're
is.
both going to the door.
Sure,
So
whichever.
let's say you're on the east wall.
Sure.
As you scuttle along the eastern wall,
Yeah.
you come across another sort of jail cell door, and you peek inside a little bit, and you can see inside of this room, which is 12. It looks like just on the inside. I'll say just on the inside, you can see a wall of bars and a jail cell door that sort of bisects the room in half. On the side, closer to the entryway, there seems to be a little guard's desk.
Occupied?
Not occupied.
Anything of importance on said desk?
I believe you can see a set of keys on the desk.
Okay.
You can see a set of keys on the desk. You can see inside the little jail cell seems to be 2 skeletons, both of small creatures. I would say you could recognize them as kobold skeletons. Yes,
Okay, so that's in the first cell.
that's in the cell. First cell, yes.
Alright, so I'm not gonna go in. I'm gonna scuttle around the door
Okay.
frame to go to the other one.
Okay. As you scuttle around this door train, you can see inside the other room directly across from that room. It is similar, little desk, prisoner cell, but you can't see anything inside of that except for a bed of straw. That's all you see.
Okay.
So you continue scuttling down the hallway.
So is the hallway? Is it cell?
Not cell.
Okay.
It's just those two cells on the left and right, and then you get to the end cell, and there's a set of stairs going up, right, and then across where you saw those bars. It's not the same. There's no little guard's desk or anything. It's just a cell. It's smaller. Significantly smaller than the other two cells.
That's where crying is coming.
Yes, and the crying is getting louder, and you can see a small figure of a humanoid, sort of curled up in a fetal position in a corner, sort of leaning against the wall, face away from you.
Humanoid.
Humanoid.
So you can't tell exactly what it is.
You can't tell what
Can
type
I get
of.
closer to tell?
Yeah, you can crawl straight through the bars.
Great.
You're a spider.
I'm gonna stay on the wall.
Okay, you just crawl, stay on the wall.
Closer to the ceiling.
You can tell from your vantage point that the humanoid's hair is long. It's dark hair. You can see that they are wearing sort of fine clothes, but they're torn in certain ways to make it, I guess, more functional, easily move around in.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they have any equipment on them. Probably was taken, if they did, probably.
Age. Can I tell
Age?
the age?
Young. I would say around 15, 16.
Fuck.
So we're not talking like child. We're talking. I mean, child. So
Oh, yeah.
teen child.
Yeah.
Can I tell? Is it human? Is it?
You're gonna have to get closer.
Can I roll insight? Or can I not roll insight?
It's too dark and their face is away from you to tell. Here's what you can tell. You can't see any pointy ears or anything. It's not short like a dwarf.
This-
Right.
The proportions aren't stubby.
Yeah, the proportions aren't stubby.
Proportions.
You can tell from this point it could be a human child
Okay, so I'm gonna get.
or a human teenager.
I'm gonna get closer.
Okay, you get closer. Describe how you get closer.
So yeah, I'm gonna go on the ceiling in Mission Impossible.
Okay, fair enough. So you have Lloyd climb along the ceiling. You anchor a little.
Wait.
Yep. Very. You anchored the web on top of the ceiling, and you drop down very slowly, inch by inch, careful to avoid the magical laser traps that might be there. I don't know. You're now dangling by a thread, literally a thread of web
From it.
in front of this sobbing figure.
I am not here. I'm like
A little bit above.
Maybe like half a foot above.
Okay, fair enough. The sobbing figure faces outward to sort of stare at the floor. You can see there's like cloth down there for like bedding, right? It's not anything great.
No straw.
No
Just
straw,
cloth.
because you can hide stuff in straw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's cloth.
They push their hair back. They sort of face looking down at the floor, and you can see their face. It looks like a Wanti pureblood.
Snake woman.
Sneeple.
It has snake-like features.
20 a month?
No.
Is
No.
child?
No.
No, she's, as far as we know, she's not a snake. She's a drow.
Looks. Yeah.
She's a drow, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A wine. Who knew that's a wine?
Evil people.
So you remember the pink goo?
Yeah.
It's been turning people into like snake people.
And every story that we've told about, like, fighting a bunch of dudes on an island or in the mountain, or... Yeah.
But this is different than snake people. This is different than what we've experienced the goo to.
I see. This is an actual one.
Pure
This is
blood,
an
you said.
actual Wanti pureblood. Yes, this is the lowest of the caste of Wanti.
Wait.
Yes, it is weird. Yes, it does go in a reverse. Abominations are some of the highest. Yeah.
If I get smacked, do I take damage?
No, your familiar just poofs into
poofs away.
incorporeal existence.
I am going to drop into her. Her?
Her, yes.
Or he?
Her, yes.
Her periph. Line of vision. Not periph, line of vision.
Right?
Meep.
She screams and swats at you. That is a 15.
I don't... yeah.
And she hits the spider.
Actually, what is the spider's AC?
Not 15.
No, yeah.
What does the scream sound like?
It sounds like girlish.
Like girlish, like a human?
girlish like a human. But when she screams, you do see a forked tongue.
So she's more like a parcel, whatever, than like a snake person.
And when Lloyd gets your vision pops back into your normal self.
What did you see?
And you all hear the scream too, by the way.
What did you do?
Alright. I tell them everything I just saw.
So unless unspeakable things have happened, that's not the woman we're looking for. However, that does shed some light on some things that we might know.
And she is still being held captive.
We don't have to deal with it tonight.
I recognize that tipping off the black hearts is not ideal at this juncture, but we should come back to this.
And I'm saying we will. She's not, as far as we know, under threat of death tonight.
Did she look like emancipated?
What?
I mean, emaciated? Sorry.
Emaciated, yes. Yeah, that.
Didn't you... There was one tea blood in the
Yeah. The goop.
Here's a question. What do you... I know you say you describe everything you just saw?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take that to mean you also describe what she was wearing, etc.
Go ahead.
That's exactly what Azazel was wearing.
Oh shit!
I am very affected by this, and I'm on the ground like migraine,
Fair.
sad because human suffering.
Okay, I'm gonna disguise self, and I'm going to try and look like Baldric.
Okay. Alright.
I'm going to disguise self and try to look like one of the other fuckers. We've seen them.
Faux fucker?
Was there a...
Or maybe we could look like those two jackasses. No.
Are you talking about Victor and Tommy?
Yeah.
The ones that you followed for a bit?
I want to have somebody who has some kind of clout.
I just need to look like a mook.
I'm gonna stay like Baldric, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look like one of... Yeah, Bowfucker, I guess.
Bowfucker? Okay.
Was it a lady?
No.
So here's my thought. We bust in, we get in as soon as we can. Obviously somebody's gonna come down to investigate. We'll tell them we found the door like that, and we think somebody's made it upstairs.
Are we all going in?
We're all gonna have to go in.
I want to check something. Go ahead, Bill. I'm
Can
sorry.
either of you cast Invisible?
Nope.
I have mirror image. I don't know what that is.
That's
makes it like
harder to hit you.
It creates different versions of yourself for other people to see. It makes it harder to hit you. Yeah.
Captain, you can stay hidden.
Okay.
No.
I also
I mean,
know
I
how
can.
to become invisible.
You do.
I have invisibility.
This could work.
I can. I mean,
However, what are we doing this?
I can technically cast Find Familiar again, use as a ritual, and I can cast as many times as I want.
I'll say you take some time and you have Lloyd back or whatever.
So I'll get to that answer in just a second.
Right.
Perhaps it might benefit us if you stay. I'm having ideas, but I don't know yet where.
You stay as Baldric. I will fight you.
Why?
So that you can be very visibly dealing with an altercation, which explains an open, broken door.
But then what happens when... The point is we want them to go upstairs, not stay down here, capture you, and then we have to rescue you as well.
Well, all I care about is that someone have just, like, it's what, like 15, 20, 30 feet down the little way?
Right. Mm-hmm. That's why I want to send them back upstairs, and I feel like if there's two of us, that'll cinch it. If you are pretending to fight me, then they'll jump in to help me, and...
Also, I'll say this from the description of the room, you cannot see that door from that portion of the hallway where the stairs are. The door you are talking about breaking down, you cannot see it from the stairs or the hallway. Okay. You have to be physically inside of the first room to see that door.
So then we can perhaps cut them off on the stairs. Say that we've already checked the door, found that it's been broken in, we think somebody's made it up the stairs.
We'll do as you say. Cap? They told you enough, yes?
Enough.
What did they tell you the name of the woman we were looking for was?
I'm not going to give you that information.
If she responds to that name and not the name we think, it's going to cause more problems for us.
The name you have been given for the person that Frank has asked you to pay close attention to find is Riverstone.
I did not hear that.
No,
I mean, yeah, table. I don't know that, but that I pleaded my case. If she's not, if we don't know how she's responding to, then this might get a lot more complicated once we actually get to her.
Just to clarify, we believe this is Ront's friend, who's also Nine Fingers' apprentice.
And that
Maybe, yes.
clicks with what information you've been given.
Table. Table. I don't know how far my position of privilege goes in this situation.
It won't.
It won't go anywhere.
Okay.
I'll tell you that much
It's
because
big
you'd be breaking and entering, and that's a crime.
Is that, if at all possible, we do not want them to know who we are.
No.
All I want to do is turn them around so that they search upstairs, then we can get out.
How far can my familiar go away from me?
Oh, I think it's like you can send it up to like a mile.
Yeah.
So, if I can go wax in another room or hide somewhere, I can make my familiar something that they would want to chase after, maybe?
There's a size limit.
Yeah, there's a size.
Not huge, but like something that would be like, what the fuck is this pig doing in here?
I
or
have an
something.
idea that
Actually,
Well, yes, but if it's big enough to hit and it doesn't have a lot of hit points,
and then it poofs away. And
Yeah, but at least it would be a distraction.
No, I mean,
or like
that's an
something
idea.
maybe that could scale a wall,
no, yeah,
like a lizard, a Komodo dragon.
It's not nothing.
Yeah, it's not
Just
a good
making
idea.
it clear that like
Or a bird.
if it gets poofed super easy, then like,
Yeah, but I mean, distract.
yeah.
Yeah, distract. No, it's a
What were
good
you
idea.
gonna say?
I was gonna potentially use an unseen servant to like make a commotion upstairs. I can only send it 60 feet.
Yeah, that's not very much.
I can make a commotion.
Yeah, that's if you can do that. Make a
I
commotion up
can.
the
Yeah, I
stairs.
mean, how big what are my options here?
Your options
DM?
are basically, I think. 1 second. I
Can it be
look at
medium sized? I think.
I don't think it can be
Small.
medium size. I think small is probably the largest it can be.
And something loud. Something small and something loud.
Let me see. Actually, woodpecker would be loud.
If you're
And
gonna,
fair.
I would need something before, but woodpeckers need something to
if you're
hold on
gonna,
to.
or cricket. If your goal is to get people to go up,
It needs to be like
then,
intimidating enough.
I could give you a thing of expeditious retreat.
So these are animal forms that are examples.
Okay.
Bat,
If the
cat,
alarm goes
crab,
off, like, as
frog,
soon as you do
toad,
anything,
hawk, lizard,
they're gonna come down
octopus,
at
owl,
whatever speed they
poisonous snake,
The further you
fish, rat,
further away they
raven,
are.
seahorse, spider, or weasel. Those are options that are given. So around that size.
So
Good.
Racculhu.
A raccoon would definitely chase. Racculhu. Actually, yeah,
Can I just convince her with my familiar that we found Racculhu?
Again,
what do
she
you
has
mean?
a specific image of what
It
Racculhu is.
Can I detect her thoughts?
you would have to do that.
one, we'd have to do that. Two, we'd have to have like visible proof that it's dead, and familiars don't really do that.
But it would
Not
be
with that attitude, I'm kidding.
but it would be funny if you created a Racculhu like thing that exists that was your familiar.
She mentioned
it would
10.
definitely chase that.
Can it scale a wall?
Yeah.
Can I give it like octopus sucking like?
Yes, sure.
Great.
Yeah.
okay, so
I'm gonna
You create Racculhu. There you
Not
go.
yet, but soon.
Yeah.
so here's our plan.
Yeah.
Oh, how do we get Racculhu up the stairs before me?
you take it.
I will take it. Yes. Okay.
I have 10 minutes to do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking like a metal, like a wooden like clothespin or something. I have something, just a
Something.
mundane item.
Ah.
I'm taking a minute and infusing expeditious retreat
Okay.
into it.
Okay.
At the cost of 1 spell slot.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the plans so far as we can. Captain,
I
unlock this door. It's going to most likely set off the alarm.
I'll just open it.
As soon as you open it, I'll dash through carrying Racculhu. I will get to the stairs as far as I can, set Racculhu up the stairs so that he can hopefully get up the stairs and start making a racket wherever possible.
A racket.
A racket, yes.
A raccoon kit.
Racculhu it.
Oh my god.
During that time, Ront, you will make your way to me. Captain, if you can make your way down to the cell to try to get that open. She may make a racket. If she does, hopefully I can send my Blackheart associate to go shut her up. And that will hopefully appease them, whoever comes down the stairs.
One, that, and two, you're in with the crew that she's with, so she shouldn't. Yeah.
I'm gonna make my way downtown walking fast.
Okay, cool.
And Thiathel, you can stay out here, preferably hidden somewhere.
Is there a place I can hide?
Yeah, you can. So there's the dimly lit sort of cave thing. That's out of the way.
We haven't been there.
Haven't been there yet, but
I don't know what's in there. It's dimly lit.
Dimly lit, and
Is there
you guys have been discussing this, with your stealth checks.
True.
It's close enough to where if anything was in there, it would have heard you.
Yeah.
So it may be laying in wait.
Sure.
But yeah, if you can stay out here and direct Racculhu.
Now, when I'm familiaring, do I hear what is around me?
Yes, you hear and see and sense.
No.
That you're around you.
A Thiathel, so she has no idea.
Not a fucking
So
clue.
I need someone to.
Cool, excellent.
Well, but you're going to be unlocking the...
Oh shit.
Yeah, but he can unlock it.
Yeah, and run.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. Do we execute this?
I need a spotter.
and do we see any holes other than my brother coming down the stairs and seeing... I'm afraid
It's a Spider-Man meme at that point.
I mean, is there anybody else in a position of anything that we could use that isn't him, but we would run into that problem with anybody?
I feel like I can probably pretend to be my brother better.
Okay, fair enough. I pull out my light crossbow, which is a thing that I have never used.
Yes.
Am I able to hold anything while I'm familiaring?
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my small knife in my hand, just in case.
But yeah, I'm disguised as the bowman. I'm holding a crossbow. I guess that tracks. And we're gonna Mission Impossible it again.
I think it's been excellent. This is not how I thought this was going to go. This is great.
I'm angry mad.
I know you're angry mad, and there are lots of questions, and I have answers.
I'm angry
for
mad.
when you discover the answer.
It's still incredibly possible that this is a dupe. Just wearing her clothes.
I'm fully expecting that this is not the princess, that we're looking for.
It's the reincarnation of the spirit that was in your ring.
Potentially. But at the same time, I feel like we can't afford to...
Not with the hint that it's the same fucking clothes.
Yeah. I mean, they could have given her the clothes, but... When did the pink goo start coming on the market? Have we
haven't established that.
Did the Night Wyvern say anything to Conall that would filter to us?
I don't think anybody thought to ask that particular question. If they had, I imagine it would have been slowly but surely within the past week or few.
Yeah, it would have been sometime in between when we think Azazel arrived, right? Mm-hmm. And when you guys came out of the mountain.
Because we think Azazel's been around for a while.
So not too long,
but
because she's been looking for you.
Somewhere on the order of a handful of weeks.
Let's say she's been in Baldur's Gate for the length of time. She came in, and this is the time. She came in the day you left on the boat.
To the island?
To the island.
How long were we?
And that was before...
A month or two, or?
Before the mountain, yeah. Not a month or two, but...
We weren't... The voyage wasn't that long.
Oh, okay.
And the adventure wasn't that long.
Yeah. Okay, so...
A handful of weeks.
Here's what isn't clicking for me. Why are they keeping her locked up? One of the reasons I can think is that they might be using her blood, supplying it to the Church of Tyr.
Yeah.
She could also have been a test subject. If she was a test subject, why would they keep her around? Plus, she doesn't seem to be one of the people who's turned. She seems to be an actual wantee.
I mean,
I don't know.
I didn't think she was before.
I would have doubted she was.
Do they turn? Do Ront have ways of like just straight up
I don't have arcane.
people? Is that anywhere in the histories anywhere?
Give me a history check.
What's 19 plus 9?
19 plus 9 is 28.
Good Christ.
And this is what also something Kat would know. The Wanti
Yeah.
were not born into this world.
Mm-hmm.
They were created.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. My read on everything is that she was caught for unrelated reasons. Like probably just like thieving around, sneaking around. Oops, who is this bitch? Yoink. And then, haha, it's some bitch. Oh, it's this bitch. And who's fucking around with us? This fucker. Something. I don't know if any of that made sense, but like.
Because Tilania Mump,
Come on.
she's the one who tipped you off that she was being held captive, so it's very possible they may have set this trap.
Yes, but it's not a threat we can ignore.
Right.
Not a threat I can ignore. I mean, I can, but like.
If it is just a trap, then it's going to go very badly for us when we spring her out.
This is the worst episode of Blue's Clues, Adam.
Do you execute this plan?
Let's go for it.
All right.
Wait, what, okay.
The same plan. So you guys go into the low light room area, okay?
Yes.
As soon as you enter into it, you discover, as soon as you enter into this room, you discover an altar. And the aesthetic of this altar is very dark and brooding, and the feeling when you enter it gives off sort of depression. The feeling you get when you enter this room is just sadness and evil and darkness.
Is it big enough to hide behind?
Yeah, it's big enough to hide it. The symbol on the altar is just a mauve, a stormy mauve cloth laid over this obsidian block. And on the mauve cloth, in the low candlelight, you see a black line circle, and inside of that black line circle is just a dark disc. So it's just a dark circle, and then a black circle just on the inside of that, a black disc just on the inside of that dark circle, and that's it. That's all the symbol is. There is no embroidery or anything else on the cloth.
So the dark eye of Saruman.
No. It doesn't even look like an eye.
Oh.
It just looks like a black disc encircled by a dark circle.
No words, no text.
No words, no text.
What does the ground look like?
The ground is just stone.
Nothing underneath it.
No,
Do I
just a plain
recognize
altar.
this?
Roll me a religion check.
What room is this?
This is 15.
It's a rough-hewn room?
Mm-hmm. No, yes, actually, yeah. Probably.
This is the cell?
No.
The cell is a...
Do I get advantage because I'm observant?
So the cell's gonna be like...
a religion.
12 or
There's
14.
nothing else to observe, so it's a religion check. This tests your knowledge.
That is a dirty 20.
All right.
Wait,
Fair enough.
I lied. It's an 18.
Fair and easy enough.
I thought it was an 18.
This is a shrine to Shar, the goddess of darkness and caverns. She is also known as the mistress of the night.
Is Shar spelled like share with an A?
Yes. No, it's Shar. She's also known as the Lady of Loss, the Night Singer, the Dark Lady, and the Dark Goddess.
She's really fun at parties.
Really fun at parties. The goddess of darkness, loss, night, secrets, and forgetfulness. Her domains are death and trickery.
Nice.
And the worshippers, because it's an 18, are minors and those seeking to forget.
These are worshippers.
No, there are no worshippers in this room.
What did you just say? I'm sorry.
The worshippers of Shar are usually minors.
Okay.
And
Minors is in children.
No, minors
is
in
in
gold
diggy diggy
miners.
holes.
Yes, diggy hole. Yeah. And
Oh my god,
those seeking to forget. Yes, you guessed the Hymn of Shar. Hi-ho! She is a neutral evil goddess.
Hi-ho. Hi-ho. It's off
Evil.
to Shar.
Minors and those wishing to forget.
Yes, there you go.
Those wish to forget. Okay.
And other than that, it doesn't look old or dusty or unkempt. It looks like it's being kept.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is weird if this is a back entrance that's commonly used by the Black Hearts.
Can I really quick?
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll insight to see how recently this room was used?
These are fresh candles. This could have been used as early as not even 8 hours ago.
Is there any other way to get into this room besides the door that we just entered?
No, it is just an open cave.
Excellent. Okay.
Do you guys do you blue into Racculhu?
Yeah.
Blue? Okay. Okay, so you blue into Racculhu. Racculhu, I don't know, what signal do you give them that Racculhu is now you, Lou?
Good. So I will cast, use the thing you gave me to cast Expeditious Retreat, and then like go like this to Racculhu. So
it's slightly slimy and furry in a not good way.
Can you give us a visual description, DM, of
Okay. Okay, so imagine a raccoon with a raccoon's body and a raccoon's head. Imagine instead of teeth, it's just a beard of tentacles. And imagine instead of like standard raccoon ears, it's small little leather bat wings. And then basically it's raccoon arms down to the elbow, and then it's just a cluster of tentacles on each fucking limb. And then the tail is a weird, you know how a raccoon's tail is ringed, right? So every other ring is hairless, and it's just like a snake sort of scaly tail until the end where it's a pointed barb with hair on it.
So we have a combination of Rocket, Baby Yoda, and Barbossa.
And also Rose.
Rose.
Yeah, there you go. Yes.
Rose from Christine McConnell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Creation.
Chocolate!
Yes. So there you go. That's Racculhu. Or your envisioning of Racculhu.
This exists now.
This exists now. Congratulations. Someone's going to draw art of it, and it's going to be horrendous. Not that the art will be horrendous. The art will be great and lovely, I'm sure. But the vision, it will give you nightmares.
We will make it our banner on Twitter.
Finglui,
No.
Migglewinoff,
No.
Racculhu, Baldur's Gate, Wanagano, Fatagan.
No.
yes.
Can I what?
Racculhu, can you climb, like, stick to ceilings and walls?
Can I just like Inspector Gadget suction cups? Okay, great.
Oh, this is great.
Oh, can it be my tentacles for my chin?
Yes,
Oh, great.
sure.
It's just like, he's got like a long chin.
It's the most disturbing thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Just the body is just hanging.
Yes,
It's
just swaying and dangling as.
Am I fast?
You're as
I'm
fast as
fast.
Raccoon is. I'd say you have climbing speed like 30 feet.
Great, I'm fast.
M fast.
I'm scurry.
M scurry.
Okay, so bust door down.
Wait, should I get there and then bust the door down?
No.
You're already in his arms.
Yeah, I'm
You're right in his arm.
Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run in as far as I can,
Just
throw you up onto
Yes.
the ceiling, and then run back.
Okay.
So that I'm at the bottom of the stairs, basically.
Are you ready to open the door?
Not safe.
Oh, right. You will bust down the door.
No, I think we're going to...
Oh, you unlock the door and then run in. Okay, got it.
Cool. Just somehow open the door, not really caring.
Yeah, we didn't check if it was locked.
Do you try the handle?
Yeah.
It's locked.
Okay.
Do you slide a hand, try to...
Yeah, these tools.
There you go. Excellent.
Because I
Give
have
me that
proficiency with those.
shit.
That wasn't great. It's sleight of hand, right?
Yeah. Or it would be a Thieves' Tools check in which you are
It's
proficient.
like Dex plus...
Having
So just Dex plus proficiency. 17.
You open the door.
Cool.
Door opens. There's no sound or anything.
I rush in and go to the stairs.
he's got expeditious retreats.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm basically bonus action dashing, so 60 feet every 6 seconds. What I want to do is I want to get up the stairs, go as far up the stairs as I can.
There's a door in front of you as far as you go up the stairs, and you can hear footsteps above you, just sort of booted footsteps running.
Okay, so
I'm following,
Okay.
but at half speed.
okay, so open door, kind of push Racculhu into leave door ajar, and then head back down, maybe halfway down.
You
the
should
stairs.
throw me so I'm propelled.
Okay, sure.
Okay, you now find yourself in the first floor of looking around the decorations and the finery and whatnot in the first floor of Blackheart Manor. So there you are. That's where you are. You just scurry about the room and just go crazy.
Nobody's there?
What?
Nobody's there?
You now see booted soldiers in Blackheart armor and stuff coming down the stairs, and they're scared. And they're like their eyes lock.
Oh,
on
they
you.
see me.
Their eyes now lock on you.
How big?
What? You're a small creature.
Like small creature?
You're a raccoon-sized creature, like a cat. Think of like a big cat. Yeah.
Okay, like a cat.
Yeah, like a raccoon. Yeah, like
Like a raccoon?
Yeah.
Okay. I am up on the ceiling.
Okay, they are like, oh my god, what the fuck?
I am hissing and spitting and
Jesus Christ! Holy shit! And they're freaking out. No, you can't talk.
Oh,
I can just make screeching noises.
You're just like,
What would Racculhu sound like?
Like
Give us an example, DM.
they're freaking out and they're drawing their swords and they're trying to argue what the fuck to do.
Great.
Back down here.
Yeah.
As soon as you run to the stairs and run up the stairs, you in your periphery vision, with you obviously knowing that someone is there, you see a figure like, what the fuck? And then you are following quickly behind.
yeah. I actually go for the keys.
yeah, go for it.
I go for the keys.
Go for the keys. You find the keys. They're just sitting on the desk.
I grab the keys. How many keys are there?
There's only like 3 keys. One for each cell.
I go to the cell indicated, right? Because we know which one it is.
Immediately as you get to the cell,
I'm disguised.
You're disguised.
Yeah.
This figure backs off. It's like, not you again! Get the fuck away from me!
Oh. I speak in a voice that is clearly not Bogai's voice.
Okay. You speak in a voice that. Wait, what? Well, why do you sound like the Rontarok?
I don't say anything else. I open the thing, and I nod, and I
Rontarok?
I leave.
Okay.
I leave.
Okay, she fucking followed you.
Oh, I'm running.
She's running.
I'm not explicitly trying to have her stick with me. I'm running.
No, she followed you.
I'm running.
Where are you running to?
Away.
Oh, wait, where?
Out.
Out. Okay, so you're running out.
All right, she's dashing, following you.
Okay, so I see them run out.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Right, there you go. Fuck off.
Bonus action, fuck off.
A good solid 5 minutes pass where these fucking Blackhearts are trying to...
How far can I get up in the house?
Oh, you can go everywhere.
Great, I went everywhere.
Alright. This is a Scooby-Doo, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, where they chase the squirrel around the fucking house scene. You go in the bedrooms, they're like, they finally call it like an exterminator, which is just the guards. And soon...
But he's in like a leather like plague doctor suit.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Soon...
Hazmat.
Yes, soon word gets out around of some weird animal that people start calling Racculhu, and it just gets out in the city. There's like a fucking tabloid style entry in the Eye of the Beholder
Wait.
telling the story.
Can we just wait 10 minutes and then can I just poof out of existence?
Yeah, sure. They never catch you or harm you.
I want them all to see me poof.
During this
Or
time,
they put you up on the roof where there's a street full of people just like watching you have this like Beauty and the Beast Gaston versus Beast moment. And then you're dangling from the weather vane and swing around like some weird tiny King Kong. And the plague doctor guard is Racculhu. The plague doctor has a spear trying to stab you. There's little goblins in tiny little paper airplanes flying around.
Wait, I am standing on like that. Like I'm imagining it's like very Hunchback of Notre Dame with like the sconce, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I'm standing on the edge of it like it's Pride Rock and like having like a full blown sermon to these people in
blue language.
yeah, and it's drawing a crowd.
Yes, and then and it's gone. And thus the legend of Racculhu.
Or, I want to hear your or.
I was gonna say, or you disappear into the attic, and then you just that way.
They always think Racculhu's in the attic.
Oh, fuck, what do I do?
I don't know, it's your choice.
The attic is the way that Conall and the Night Wyvern know to get in. So if they're afraid of the attic.
Okay, so first 5 minutes is me getting out onto that, having that moment, and then scurrying back to the attic and poofing from existence.
Yeah, because you're getting poked at by the spirit. Like, I'm not gonna fucking deal with this. I go back.
Yeah, in front of all of the black cards.
Fair enough.
Is that okay?
So,
Yeah.
During that time, can Captain relock the door?
Yeah, no, easy. Yeah, easy enough.
Literally, I just opened and closed the door.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on other than that.
I love how this all happened, and she's the only one who saw and experienced any of it. Like, it's great. I love it.
I'm just gonna. Now I know where to look, where to research Racculhu.
Did I see anything of significance in this house?
Anything related to the plot that you know, as such? No, I would say not.
Okay.
Probably not enough time to actually read anything that might have been running out.
And you wouldn't have heard any conversations because all anyone was talking about and screaming about is there's a fucking Racculhu in the house.
They know what Racculhu is? Or
No.
They just made it up.
Now they just made it up. Yeah.
Holy shit, we created this thing.
It exists now.
She's
Congratulations.
gonna be like, I told you!
Yeah, there you go.
You didn't believe me, but I told you.
I told you to mistake!
Well, no. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a copy of the tablet. We're gonna bring it back to Petunia, and we're gonna ask if this is Racculhu.
Yes! And I will just find familiar again and turn into it.
All right, and all right, and we'll see what happens when that happens.
Great.
What the fuck just happened? I don't know. Something awesome. Welcome to D&D.
Or
Something really stupid.
Yeah. No.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so back downstairs.
are we
Back
all?
downstairs.
She's following me.
Yeah.
And my intention was not to give up the goat, but apparently I have. And she's following me, and I can't get rid of her. And I assume that even if I
Ront, hold up.
I knew. Wait, Ront. Wait, Garant's Ront. Is that what you're calling yourself now?
I'm
What's your name?
help! And I just run and I knock on like the Petunia's door, and I'm just like,
No one comes. No one comes.
Ront, quiet. They'll hear us. It's okay. We got Riverstone, is it?
No.
we don't know that name.
How did you?
Do we know that name?
Yeah, they told us that was the name that the.
And then
She went by
the
quickly.
excitement of the moment dies away as she slowly comes back to as she slowly enters whatever sort of saddened state she was already in, and then she looks at you, the two of you, and she looks at her hands, which are now kind of scaly. Her tongue sort of flicks out. She looks at you with now snake eyes, you realize in this light, and she just has this look of just drastic, utter hopelessness, and she says, What happened to me?
We don't know yet. I'm gonna just go back to looking like Hal. We don't know yet, but we're trying to figure it out. It's happening to other people, and we're going to fix it.
Something like it.
Yeah, something like it.
Where are you all?
We're probably in just the hall, like the passageway leading back to Petunia's question mark, even though that's
so
probably
we're
not.
kind of by, what would it be, 6?
Yeah, that would
6?
be that. No, you're by 10 now. You're still
Oh, we're
by
by
10.
10.
She actually runs over and she hugs you, Ron. You might still look like
I
what
do.
you do, but she hugs you, and now she's sobbing into you.
I very woodenly sort of like pat. I seriously had not intended to. Plan's bad.
You infer that she has seen through the disguise.
Oh no, definitely yes. That is yes.
Okay, I'm going to put a hand on Ron's shoulder. Just be like, she needs you.
I'm yes.
Let's just more.
I have a charisma of 10.
I'm gonna come running to where they're talking, and I'm gonna be like, "What happened?" Like, the last thing I saw, I was in an attic. Oh, I'm sorry. What's happened? I was in an attic.
Whatever you did, it worked really well.
How do we go back?
I point at her, the girl I saw, and I just hug her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just.
That's how you do it.
Well, no, she's still hugging him, and I hug her.
I was saying, see, that's how you do it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
We need.
Alright, we must be going now.
Yes. Yes. How do go back to not here?
I don't know. I only know that way. And she points to the broken down sort of brick wall deal.
The one that we walked past?
The one that's in front of you in room 10. That's to the eastern way.
The only way out is forward, underneath fucking Trump Manor?
That's the only way she knows.
Well, then we go.
That's where they took me from.
Can I ask what you were doing down there? It may be important. That's the only reason I asked.
I was just trying to get do some second story work, but I was gonna go through the basement, you know.
The damp new mansion?
Yeah, I heard there was like a lot of like riches and
I
things.
respect that immensely.
And
where did you get caught?
Well, before I got there was I walked into a room and all of a sudden I just got attacked by all these lizard things, and they just grabbed me and they just dragged me back. They dragged me back. A long way. I was kicking and screaming. I thought I heard chanting and like songs, and then I heard chanting of evil. It sounded evil and weird, and then I saw these snake people in these hooded figures in dark robes. And
What color were the robes?
dark gray.
Did they have a symbol on them?
Green?
Green. Out off table. Was that the color of the robes? Yeah. Green robes. and there was this weird vat of liquid in the ground, and they started chanting, and this huge figure came out, hulking over all the rest, and held out its hand, and one of the snake people whose hands it's like his hands, one of his hands were snakes, and I thought I was just in a nightmare, but he took a knife and he slit the hand of this hulking figure, and it squeezed its blood into this vat, and it turned pink, and I screamed, but they kept lowering me in this liquid, and they kept me there until I was nearly drowning, baptizing me in this goo. And when I came out, I was this.
The Blackhearts have been selling that goo or something derived from it in the wide, and it's been doing similar things. Not exactly like this, but similar.
I keep hearing two people talk about that. One's big and sounds like he's from a country in the east, and the other one's small and just annoying. He's mean.
Those are the ones selling them.
They do that around here. I don't know. I don't know where, but they do the bottles near here. I know that much. I hear them talking about it.
Is it underneath or inside the Blackheart Manor?
No. It's somewhere. They never bring the bottles through here.
Under Tweeteries, perhaps, or is it under?
No, I don't know. I didn't see any bottles when they dragged me back here. They told me they were just gonna keep me for safekeeping. But it wasn't the Blackhearts that brought me here. It was
the lizard people.
No, it wasn't even the lizard people that brought me here. It was.
Was it a drow?
It wasn't a drow. It was. I don't know. They were also wearing robes. So I couldn't see their faces.
What color?
White robes.
There we go. The only way out is forward.
Yeah, it's Let's go. We'll get you back.
Just need to get out of here.
Yeah. You can be quiet, I assume.
Oh, and silent as the night.
That's what we'll need.
How are you feeling?
How do you think I feel?
I mean, are you able to walk? Are you able to...
Yeah, I can walk. I'm really hungry.
Is there any food?
Rations.
Give?
I whip out some rations.
I give her my spoon.
Yeah, she eats.
She's eating bread with a spoon.
Well, I mean, rations can be
It's
any
the
sort of-
thought that counts!
Yes, it is.
I'm
It's
an
thought.
elf. I don't
finishes
understand
eating,
emotion.
she devours like a full day's worth of rations.
Yeah, okay.
So,
are
and
you otherwise hurt?
No, but I'm still hungry.
She just ate a whole day's worth of rations.
Oh no, Ront. I'm hungry for revenge.
Yeah.
I think this is a good cut.
Please.
Good cut?
Very good.
Good cut.
Hey!
Alright, so we're gonna continue back with this session. Braeden, you are most welcome to come back for this whenever.
Yeah, it'd be weird if Bach Kaw wasn't there anymore, wasn't he?
I know.
Hey guys, where's Chicago?
He just fucked off.
No. When Racculhu poops, so too does Bach Kaw.
Does the cat.
Alright, so everyone.
Hear the whisper of...
Alright. So everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.